Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and I'm with Rob Labritz. And Rob is a better golfer than me. Rob,
how do we know? We haven't hit a shot yet. I mean, come on.
We know, we know. So Rob played in the PGA Champs at Bethpage. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
And you were the leading PGA
Club professional.
Yeah,
what? Low PGA Club professional. Yeah.
And is that called the medalist, or what's it called?
They just call it the low club professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you're definitely a better golfer than me. So we're going to play 6 holes, and we're going to have a little chat about your experience at Bethpage.
Cool. Sounds good.
So I'm going to let you go first, because I'm going to copy whatever you do.
Sweet. All right. Well, we got a bunker out there about 250 down the left. So all you want to do is avoid that. You don't want to be in there, because that makes a hard shot for everybody.
Perfect. Perfectly making it look a little easy.
Let's draw speed down. Oh, money. Money. Perfect.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Up again. So we got 145.
145.
Yep. We got a little pitching wedge. We want to land on the front edge of the green, a little downhill.
Oh, that's a nice ball. We'll sit just a little bit.
A little bit, so a little long. 103.
103.
Who's the guy? Russell Brand. Russell Brand, right?
Yes.
That's you.
That's me.
Come on, man.
Megan, I am allowed to grow my hair long.
Yeah.
Whatever Rob says.
And I just need to walk a bit more like when I get ready there.
I mean, come on.
103.
Be right. Be right.
Oh, nice.
Well done. You
Really nice, Steve.
You want to get that?
Have you ever seen the huge divots like that?
Russell Brand would turn that into a hat.
Flip a cart over in that thing.
Oh no.
You gotta work on your spine angle a little bit there.
I've got a live one.
Yeah, but the cool thing is it's like 3 feet, so it really doesn't matter.
See, that's good for hacking it out of the rough at Bethpage.
That is big time. Watch that thing, will fit like a glove.
There we go.
You don't even tell.
Jeez.
See, Russell Brand's wrist wouldn't be able to handle that.
Nope. He does do a lot of yoga though.
Sit.
Hammer time. It's my first putt of the day.
Wow. Oh, that was a great putt.
All set up on the first one.
So it looks like Steve has about 8 feet here. Birdie. Oh. Not gonna let it be that easy for you here.
Good four.
So what kind of putter are you using there, Rob?
Our Golf. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Solid block of aluminum, 2 pieces. It's a head and a shaft and a grip, so it's actually 3 pieces. But Our Golf, made in Jupiter, Florida, and this one's called the Pendragon. It's really cool. Rolls it really good. It's got a nice milled face to it, and man, you know what's cool about it is, again, you have the the block, the head itself, and then you have the shaft that goes into it. There's no pieces.
Yeah.
So it's all milled, which is great.
I look at that and I just want to hit it. You know? It's
Yeah, well, go ahead. You can go ahead.
That's awesome.
There you go.
All right, let's do this.
Come
All right, give me a putt, any putt.
And I think like with the PGA Champs changing, you know, obviously it's usually in August.
Yep.
And everyone was saying how it's going to affect the tour pros.
Yep.
It affects them a little bit, but for you guys, like to actually get your practice schedule in, you know, you needed to qualify and then you're literally playing a couple weeks later. Was that tough?
Yeah, I think it's kind of, I like it. I like the time frame of it because it just happens quick. There's not like a month-and-a-half lead time in between, you know, the Club Pro and the PGA Championship. You kind of, you know, you're playing good, especially, it kind of messes with the Northern Club Pros because the Northern Club Pros are the Club Pros who, you know, we're up here and it's snowing. So
yeah,
you can't go down south. It makes it hard. So you're kind of coming out in April, you know, maybe a little bit, you know, rusty.
Yeah.
But the Northern Club Pros that actually practiced all winter, then it works out fine. And then you go right from Belfair to the PGA, it's like, yes, just get me in.
Okay, nice.
Because you're ready to run.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and like you've played, you say that was your
sixth one, yep.
Crazy stuff. Go on, you go first. Go on, you lead the way.
I can't take the tee on someone in my face. I'm the one to 3-putt.
Yeah, a little bit of wind there. Do you have the right club?
There's a lot of wind.
183 with a lot of wind.
183. See, that's the difference between me and Rob.
Yeah.
I also have the wrong club, but I'm not going back. I'm just going to try and hook a 6.
Lesson number 1.
I'm going to try and turn a 6 in that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mike. Turn bird, baby.
Yep.
Little short.
Little short.
Little short.
I'll take it. I'm probably the one that could do with the running back to the cart as well.
That's how I keep my girlish figure.
A lot of wind up there.
A little long, a little
Wow.
short. Where'd I go?
It's a little short, I believe.
A little short? Okay. Better be short than long on this guy. You want to fly it all the way up there? You want to?
I've got
Right.
I got 54. I'm going to land it just short.
Okay.
And get it.
Get it moving.
Yeah, the plan is for it to chase.
Quite the ridge here. Get up.
I was trying to land that further.
What's your plan here?
I'm going to do the same thing, but it's not going to check. I'm just going to hit it solid so it kind of runs up that hill.
Just like that.
And like if you take like this, like if you rolled through and went into a line like that, did you feel like you were playing flop shots like the whole time around the green?
Yes, without a doubt. It was in that stuff, and you're just getting the club head to go straight up and just pop down on that thing.
Yeah.
And then it would come out with some sort of, you know, height to it.
Yeah.
And you could kind of, you know, vary how it was going to, you know, you just hit the ground and sort of check or run out of there. For me, it was. I mean, I saw guys trying to hit, you know, lower shots, and the grass would just grab them.
Yeah.
And it would fluff them.
I think like an amateur, you know, playing like that just conservative, well, I'll just make a small swing and nudge it on there. It
doesn't work in that.
It ain't
that
working.
stuff.
No,
Yeah.
it ain't working. And what was it like? Because I was watching it on TV, and I saw they handed the Wanamaker to
Brooks.
a very deserving winner.
Oh yeah.
But he turned straight to you, and you just gave him like really calmly, like, yeah, you did well. And that must have been a moment.
Really, he's a very cool, steely competitor and just a really good guy. It was really cool. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of had a little chat there on the 18th green, sort of about the finishing holes, and told him good playing, and you know, and he said some nice things. And
yeah.
He's a true gentleman, so it was really cool.
And you playing it as well. So I think a lot of people watching are like, oh, Brooks is caving. But those holes, like, I played them a couple days ago, and the weather was pretty good. You know, you could easily hit fantastic shots and just get on the bogey train.
Yes.
And that's kind of what happened a little bit.
16, if you can picture this, 16 was dead into the wind. And 16 was already playing, I think, 500 yards, and it was dead into the wind. So if you missed the fairway, you know, we weren't getting home.
No.
And if you hit the fairway, some guys were hitting woods into the hole, right? So that was a difficult one. I missed the fairway in the final round, unfortunately. 17, once 16's playing into wind, 17's playing dead crosswind. So you've got a left to right kicker. That's just, and you know, where that pin was, it was kind of up on that top shelf, and you know, it's just a hard club to choose when you're standing on there, because it plays about 4 or 5 yards up the hill, and you got to get over that bunker. But anyway,
and it's so, that green is so narrow as well. You can't go, I'll take an extra club and just get it on the green, because you've then gone over the back.
That, which is what I did.
Yeah.
And then didn't get up and down. And then 18 was actually, the one thing I noticed a bit different between me and the tour guys out there was that I hit 3-wood every day off 18. I hit the fairway every time. Yeah. And every time, I don't think I played with a guy or two that actually hit the fairway in my 4 days there.
Okay.
And they were all hitting driver.
Yeah.
And
I hit driver and I missed the fairway.
And then what'd you make on the hole?
A good 5. But I had no chance of getting to the green in 2.
Right.
And I had like 111 yards, and that wispy stuff.
Yes.
You're looking at the ball and it's lying okay, but to get the club down through all of that other grass that's
around it,
and it can go anywhere. I was hitting it, and you're like, I could envision this going in my shadow, halfway still in the long stuff, or 30 yards over the green. You're looking at it, I don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know. Some of it's wispy and some of it's really thick too. But yeah, so you just want to hit the fairway. Yeah,
but makes a lot of sense.
I had 3-wood. I had 5-iron to wedge in that green in the 4 days, and 5-iron was the last day, and hit the green. Yeah. And then tried to make the crowd roar a little bit, so I ran a little bit by. That's okay. It's all right.
You'd be perfect candidate for YouTube. That's basically what we do.
Oh man, try and make
heroic moments and then cut it down to an Instagram thing, and then everyone thinks you're great.
Yes, love it. That's so true. There's stuff all over the place.
Rob was just showing me, he was coming up 18, he was actually taking pictures himself, which is that's cool.
That's great.
That's just like truly like embracing and like just understanding like how cool it is.
Yeah, man. I mean, gotta enjoy the moment.
Do I need to cut any of it, the corner, or at the bunkers? Okay.
Yeah, from the way you hit that first one, I would say you go at that bunker with a little cut,
okay.
But don't try to take it over the trees. The trees have gotten big.
Okay.
That should be really good right there if it carries that line.
Yeah, it should be really good, Steve.
Good? Okay.
I'm just playing better just being around Rob. maybe that's the answer.
I'll try to just hit a little cutter.
Or it's only 2 holes and
Nice. That was perfect.
Yeah, that's real nice.
In the bunker though, is it?
That's held up.
All right, we're good. Woo!
Yeah, no, that's good. And so when you go to the Club Pro,
yes.
So the finals, do you find there's more of a pressure because you've qualified in the past, or can you just enjoy it now for kind of what it is?
Yeah, I just enjoy it now. I enjoy everything now. Yeah, I'm at that point in my life. I just turned 48. Every second that I have out on the golf course, I enjoy. Whether it's playing in a PGA Club Pro Championship, the Westchester Open, or match play with members, it sounds kind of, whatever. But
I can remember when I first turned pro, I used to be so angry on the course all the time. Because I wanted everything to happen. I was pushing, I was forcing.
And how old were you?
So I'm 32 now.
Okay, so I mean, when you're 20 something, you don't know any better. You just do it. You think, and now when you're 48, you realize how lucky you are to you're doing it. Yeah. And making your livelihood from it. So it's all good.
And you must work out hard because you don't look 48.
Thank you. Every day, I do something every day. I have a trainer that comes to my house. I swim, I spin, I jump around, I do all sorts of stuff.
And are you lifting weights?
Rarely. I
But-
have got some small weights that I'll do, but mostly it's just body weight, balancing, balls, bands.
And just make, yeah, and so all that stability stuff, so
All core,
so you
all
don't get
balancing.
injured.
Yeah, don't get injured. I'm always long and strong, and ton of swimming, ton of stretching, ton of foam rolling, all of it. I love it all.
Yeah.
Actually, to tell you the truth, if I didn't play golf, I probably wouldn't do any of it.
No.
To be honest, you know.
No, it is, but it's good. It is honest.
You know.
So just laying up here,
Yep, little chaser.
chase it down there. Let the wedges do the talking.
Yes, sir. You get to take a rip at it too now.
Megan, par fives are my speciality. Only because I make birdies, eagles, and doubles. It's always interesting.
It's always interesting. You never know what's gonna happen.
65.
265. And it needs to chase in around.
A little bit. You want to hit it maybe 250. No more than 250. It's gonna run.
Wrong clubs.
It's pretty firm.
Lost me clubs.
A little downwind too. Maybe even 240.
Trying to aim at that, the last bunker you can see.
Love it. Love it.
So he's got the hybrid here, 240.
Take it.
That should be money right there.
Right at the bunker.
Come on, float
Right
up.
as you said.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we don't want to fly this about 60 because the greens are so hard, and once it gets over that, it's gonna just go down. I'm surprised that pin is over there, to be honest.
Nice.
Right.
Ooh.
Still, you know, you'll see when you get up there.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be almost short than long. Although I got that putt coming up, but I don't know. It's a tough pin back there. Not to scare you.
Not to scare me.
Not to freak you out. All right. I don't know what to tell you here, except for I don't like that pin placement. So have at it.
You do well at the PGA Champs, and the greenkeeper.
Yeah, sticks out on the side of a slope. So,
Enjoy this. Is this one going to break?
right to left,
Right
just
to
a little bit, yeah. And then once it gets over that, you know, like 4 or 5 feet from that, it's going to go down. Come on, baby. Go. Keep going.
Go, Will.
Keep going.
Go, my pretty.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
I wasn't far off and been very
No,
good.
dude, that's close.
Yeah, that was close to being really good. Just a few more.
I've been struggling to get it to the hole at this trip, so it's actually probably a good place for me to be.
I think we're going to leave the pin in on this one.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a nasty pin
That's a
location.
nice stuff.
Wow.
Let's see, so that's good. We can get it to here. We can get it to right here, I think we're good.
Yep, that's very sad.
That's really good.
It's very
That is
sad.
really.
Oh, come on.
Stop it. What the heck?
Wow.
That was a great putt. Exactly what you had in mind.
Now I get it. You said put the pin back there.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Sit down.
That I did that to show how good your putt was. Because yours was literally going, it was only going that by.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I don't normally see that pin over there. That's just a tricky one. Look at that.
Oh. That's incredible.
Look at him.
Oh, the tables have turned.
Happens out here at GlenArbor really quick.
Yeah. So that's the end of part 1 here.
The end of part 1. Balance has been restored.